Hi, I'm Michelle from Muskegon Area District Library. Today I'd like to show you how to make our Shrinky Dink Take It Make It kit. And to start with, you're going to pick up your kit at your branch library while supplies last, and you will have in your kit a sheet of instructions, a page that has some sample designs on it, and there's designs on both sides of the paper. You will also get 2 colored pencils, and you will get a MADL pencil. Your MADL pencil is not going to be sharpened. I have sharpened one already, so I can use it today. The final thing you're going to get in your kit is a sheet of Shrinky Dink, and you can see this. I put it on the colored paper just so you can see it better. There are holes punched in each end of it so that you could make a design around those holes and use it as a necklace or a keychain, whatever you'd like to do with it. But you also don't have to make a design around those holes. There's plenty of Shrinky Dink material here for you to make a couple different things. Things that are not included that you will need at home to make Shrinky Dinks are a pair of scissors to cut around your design, a cookie sheet to put the design on when you put it in the oven. You'll need an oven and an oven mitt because everything's going to be hot. And you'll need either parchment paper or aluminum foil. Disclaimer, items being removed from a hot oven will be hot. Please use caution. So the first thing you're going to do is pick your design that you want to use. And today I'm going to make a cupcake design. And I've taped down just with a small piece of tape, the Shrinky Dinks material to the design page so that it doesn't move around. You do not have to do that. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my regular pencil and I'm going to copy the lines that are already on the design. So that's what I'm going to do next. Once I have all my dark lines copied, then I'm going to color in the cupcake. And I just have the 2 colored pencils that came with the kit, so that's what I'm going to use. Okay, now it's all colored, and what you need to do next is, if you've taped it down, remove all the tape. Then you're going to cut around the design. Now, especially when you're trying to make one that has a hole in it, you want to really cut around and make a nice area around it. You can try to cut it on the black lines if you want to. I did that for some of them, and it's a lot harder to do that, and they really don't turn out as nice. So you're just going to want to cut around it. And if you're careful when you cut it, you'll be able to make more designs on other parts of the Shrinky Dinks. And then because I want this to be a necklace, I went ahead and I cut it around the hole there. You will not be able to put a hole into the Shrinky Dink after it's baked. It's too hard and thick to do that. So if you're going to make it a necklace or keychain, you need to decide to do that. And if you want to make more and you have a hole punch at home, you can just use a regular hole punch to punch holes in the Shrinky Dinks. Once you've done that, then you're going to bake it. To bake it, what you need to do is preheat the oven to 325 degrees and put a piece of aluminum foil or parchment paper onto the cookie sheet. Then you will bake this Shrinky Dink in the oven, and you have to watch it. I made the mistake of not watching one of mine, and I had a really nice cactus and it curled up, because sometimes they curl up when they're baking, and it stuck to itself and I could not flatten it back out. So watch them. If it looks like they're going to be touching another part, when they're baking, they shrink up a little bit like this, and then they kind of lay flat again. And you can take them out of the oven and use an oven mitt to press, or a spatula, and press them flat, and then put them back in and continue baking. Or you can let them go and hopefully they'll lay flat. If you do need to press them to lay them flat, you want to do that before they cool off. This one I did after they cooled off, and I don't know if you can see, but I cut him. He's a little dog, and I cut his neck there, and over by his tail is cut. So that did not turn out well. But I did do some other designs. I've got some pumpkins that I did, and this one I used green instead of the black for the lines, the green, and that worked out really well. I also made a rainbow one, and I made one that says Happy Halloween. The cupcake one that I made, this is how it turns out. Let me see if I can find a white spot here to put it. This is how much it shrinks. It went from this size down to this size. So they do shrink up quite a bit. And this one, you can see if you got white coloring pencils in your kit, white might seem like it's not a great color to have, but I thought the white turned out really cool on the cupcake that I did before. You'll heat the Shrinky Dink in the oven for approximately 2 to 3 minutes or until it's laid flat. But as I said before, if it's not laying flat, you can press it down a little bit and flatten it before it's all completely dried. And when you're done, there's plenty of other Shrinky Dinks material that you can make more of them. I did one that was just plain just to see how it looked. This is how, if you don't color on it at all, that's how it turns out. It's just a dark, kind of cloudy color. But you can make any shape on these that you want. You can do any kind of designs. Good luck with them. Hopefully they go well for you. I would recommend doing one first just so that you get an idea of how it's going to work, and then do more after that. Be sure to watch our Facebook page and our YouTube channel and MADL.org for more information on fun programs that we have at the library.